Is there any reason to still keep... Ah! What the hell? Oh my God! Ah! Wow! You know with an intro screen like that this game can only be made by one fella, Adam over at Reflex Studios, the same folks who made Welcome to the Game. Y'all, he released a new shit today and this is it! Ah! What is up, everybody? My name is Dom, and this is the surprise release of Scrutinized. I had absolutely no idea that this game was gonna release today, and so when I woke up and I looked on Twitter and I saw him say that this shit was out, I started sweating. Literally, bitches! And so today we're gonna be playing some of this shit. I don't know a damn thing about it. I did notice that there's this how-to play bar over here, and there is a lot. And I do mean a lot of bullshit to read. So I'm gonna read that really quickly, and then we're gonna start the gameplay and see what's popping off in this shit. If y'all are ready to tag along, strap in, put your seatbelt on, cause I'm almost certainly gonna crash straight into Satan and go straight to hell. Let's run this bitch, Dom. Don't make the intro longer than it has to be. Let's! Oh my God, my chair's not locked. Let's! Motherfucking! Yeah! Wow, okay, sorry, y'all, I just read through this entire damn how-to-play thingamajig, and there is a lot of shit in here. As I read it, it seems like I work for, like, not a criminal, but, like, the police, okay? It seems like I work for the police, and I'm trying to figure out if certain people have committed crimes or not. Okay, I'm gonna show you this shit in a minute, but what it doesn't tell you in this how-to-play menu is who this bitch is and how to survive or why they're trying to kill you, okay? So I'm really hoping that they're gonna tell me that when I click new game. There's only one way to find out, y'all, and that's to run this shit. Permadeath 10 nights total. Oh my God, for those who want a challenge. Damn. Let me run it on normal for my first one, and if I get pounded, I'm gonna go back to casual. Woo! Okay, y'all, here we go. Here we go.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero. Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks, then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots. Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood. A murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills, a coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough, accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims. The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the blue blood killer story 24/7. Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip and fabricated plot points. At least, until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality. The call came in the middle of the night, as unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of a police officer, had been killed. It was just the tragically common traffic stop gone wrong, or armed robber with a weighted pistol. Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on, but it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of headlines. No, it wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare.
Oh my God!
Officer Sarah Youngman, revered by all that mattered, died at the hands of the blue blood killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slept away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat. No longer was this tyrant a thing she filed at the end of the day. It wasn't an obsession of the media. He was here, and if not in the literal sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly to anger once again, and it never genuinely went away. Luna craved a name. She wanted to know who killed the sweetest woman in the world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. Luna needed justice. What was it about her cousin that triggered this killer in the first place? Could it be that she stood for everything a cop should be? A perfect example of morality, protectiveness, mentality, and heart? Officer Youngman was everything demanded in the ones that protected them, and Luna wouldn't allow her memory to fade away as another statistic. Day in and day out, she spent the connections she'd built up through work and rowdy Christmas parties to see if there was something no one else saw. Cop friends that never steered her wrong came up empty-handed. Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old-timers that knew things few else did all but shrugged when she pressed them for clues. She needed leads first, but there were none. So, in a last-ditch effort, she resolved to chew her boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice. With each denied application for information outside her classification, Luna saw the justice system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. Progress couldn't always continue behind red tape and protocol. Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged. Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims, hoping a eureka moment hit her. If she were going to make any change, it had to start with her, with citizens willing to help. Yes, Luna respected the law, and she would uphold it as Sarah would have wanted, but she couldn't stand idly by any longer. One morning, she called in sick, made flyers, and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with one report, then two, then 3 and 4, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small network of retired cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on crime watch program that spanned beyond the neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person, but for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
Oh my God! I have never heard so many big words in such a short span of time. But low-key, aside from the big words and the fact that I definitely needed my dictionary out while listening to that story, that shit was hot. Oh my God, dude. Adam makes some of the best games ever, especially like the cutscenes, I feel like, okay? His cutscenes are top-notch. That story got me ready to stop some crime.
Get the night started.
Okay. Yo, seriously, that story got me ready to stop some crime, even if I gotta bend the rules. Head ass! Fuck them rules, bitches! Closed, locked. I saw in the instructions menu that there was a way to close and lock your windows, and since I'm not actually in this house, what the hell? Wait, where am I at? Oh, that must go outside? Oh, I do not like how you open doors. Oh, definitely don't like that painting. I've really got every window in my house open. This has to be a fucking joke. Wait a minute now. They wouldn't have told you how to close and lock your windows if it wasn't something you should be doing. Wait, where the hell does this door go? Oh, it's a closet. Oh, here must be my router. Oh, and of course it's in here next to the damn window. Okay, that's okay. Because right now I'm prepping up. I'm getting ready. Because this shit about to pop off. Of that I am certain. This window is closed, but not locked. Yeah, okay, so that's locked, right. Okay, there's a lot of bullshit in here. So yeah, if y'all were paying attention to the story, the short version is this. My cousin or sister or somebody got killed by a serial killer. And I am now obsessed with finding that serial killer. And I assume that my obsession makes me his target as well. Okay, so I need to find this bitch before he finds me. Seems to be the takeaway. Now, it looks like my front door is already locked. Sorry, I know this seems a little sweaty for night number 1. But the way I is that... There we go. I figure better safe than sorry, okay? I'm playing a video game, which means I don't need any real airflow. Fuck the airflow! Shout out to the boys who are alive.
I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Okay, well, I'm sure I don't know what a bolo is, but let me start with the email, because that is something I know about. Let's see. Lights turning off and power trips. From Luna to contact... Oh, okay, so I sent this to an electrician. Hey, lights throughout my home are randomly turning off without me touching any of the switches. Also, if I have to leave my security camera light on too long, the breaker trips. I'd like a quote and your soonest possible opening to get this mess sorted. Thank you, Luna. Hello, Luna. I'm super busy the next few weeks. In the meantime, I suggest flicking the light switches on and off a few times to get them to turn on. There's probably a short/loose wiring that has been causing lights to go off. For the camera light, limit your use to short bursts to avoid flipping the power. It sounds like it's drawing more power than your breaker was rated for. The diagnoses above are just assumptions, and at this point, I can't give you a quote, unfortunately, without first coming to your home. If you still want to schedule an appointment, my first opening is 6/18. That's that's almost at the end of the month, you asshole! Oh, shit, okay. So I'm playing this entire game with shitty power and shitty security cameras. That's the takeaway. Now let me take a look at my cam. Oh, yeah. And I'm only supposed to use them for limited bursts, it says. How do I turn on the light? Oh, it's my space bar. Ooh-wee! This is sketchy. Okay. I'm not gonna front. I don't like that, but it's definitely good to know about. I've got all my shit locked up. Let's get to work. So I don't know what a bolo is. Okay, I don't know what a bolo is. But let me read these, I guess, really quick, because that was the first thing I'm supposed to do. Last night, I thought I heard something outside my house. Oh, fuck. Is this something I wrote or something somebody else wrote? Let's read it. Last night, I thought I heard something outside my house. So I promptly checked my security cameras to see what it was and saw a strange man creeping around. Unsure of what this person was doing snooping around outside, I shined the camera light on them to get a better look at who it was. After clearly being caught, he ran off, but after checking the footage a couple of times, his face seemed so familiar. It dawned on me after the fact that he matched the description of a man the people were after for murder. Oh, shit! It is our duty as members of the Watch to keep the community safe and be aware of what is going on. I recommend everyone shares this message to monitor your cameras and, if available, use your camera lights to deter any suspicious persons from your property. Oh, okay, so this is something that somebody in my neighborhood watch must have wrote and sent to me. And that kind of looks like the fella on the main menu screen, I ain't gonna lie. This motherfucker looked like Stone Cold Steve Austin, except way scarier. Oh!
Damn it. Internet went out again. I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
Oh, this game gonna tilt me big time. So you can't do any research if your internet is out. So after I read this, I have to go back there and do that because otherwise I can't do anything. As of today, we've notified the agency about a potential suspect we believe is involved in a sex trafficking ring. Our suspicion comes from the disappearance of a number of female victims and an eyewitness account of one woman. My light is fucking with me and it's pissing me off. I don't know if y'all can see it. Okay, my light is like flickering a little bit and it's tilting me. You should just know it. I need to fix it. I know. I'm sorry, but I'll get it done. Anyway, our suspicion comes from the disappearance of a number of female victims and an eyewitness account of one woman who was able to escape. We know that the man operates alone and at night specifically. He is around 6 feet tall, bald, white, medium build, and has a forearm tat. We'd like to stress this message specifically to women, as you could in fact be his next target. Based on the track record, it seems that he is looking to kidnap women exclusively. It also came to my attention that the builder who developed many of the homes in this area cut some corners. Many of the reports point to a compromised window locking mechanism as the culprit behind unwanted entries. Security is key here. Leave your lights on. Ensure your windows are locked. You fuck! Okay, there it is. I was waiting for it. I knew there had to be some vulnerability with my windows, because otherwise I'd be bulletproof. Okay, because otherwise I would literally be bulletproof. But apparently, one of these motherfuckers is, quote, compromised, end quote. Now, y'all know damn well that this is only here so that you can get jump scared later on by somebody in the closet. I guarantee it. Why else would there be a closet right there? Oh, Dom, you're not an architect. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up, asshole. You don't know me. I might be an architect. I work for the Postal Service. Get your shit straight. Now, wait a minute. That one's locked. This is a thrift store shirt, by the way, in case you missed the video where I said that. I do not work for the Postal Service. Okay, there we go. All these shits seem to be working, though. So I feel like maybe I don't have a compromised window. But Adam wouldn't have put that in the note if one of my windows wasn't compromised. However, it seems that I'm not going to be able to determine. What the fuck? Oh. Y'all know exactly what that is. It's the shitty light switch. Okay, so that's what I was emailing the electrician about, was my shitty lights going off by themselves. Oh, okay, so I'm restarting this bitch. Of course I lose control of my camera when I do that. This is a jump scare spot too. Guaranteed. I bet if your window's open and you try to do that, you get fucked. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay. Nice and easy. Right now, I'm thinking in this first episode, my main goal is going to be to get a lay of the land, to know how this game works, and all of the potential locations from which I can get railed. Why do you open that door like that? That shit ain't right. So all of my windows do appear to have functional locks, okay? Because every time I tried to open them with the lock on, I couldn't do it. But you know that's a damn scam, okay? I guarantee it. Let's get to work. So the main goal of this game is to find the killer who killed my cousin cop. My cop cousin? Yeah, my cop cousin. Okay, and to do that, I have to find these reports, or I have to look through these reports, and hopefully one of these is gonna be the asshole that killed my cousin. Okay, that's what we're trying to do, basically. Anyway, suspect unknown. This happened yesterday at 10:20 p.m. My husband and I went to the movies recently. The beginning of the film was great, but about halfway through, the woman sitting behind us started making strange noises and breathing heavily. It ruined the rest of our experience because the theater was full and my husband... Oh, wait. and my husband didn't want to move to the few empty seats in the front of the theater. I had her hot, panting breath on the back of my neck for nearly an hour. By the end of the movie, she was practically growling. She tried to talk to us afterwards, speaking in a raspy voice and making a horrific face, but I just wanted to get the hell out of there. It was like she was possessed or something. Now, while this is rather interesting, that does not sound like information that a crime was committed. You know, that was just somebody who didn't like a weird motherfucker in the movie theater, which, to be honest, I don't like weird motherfuckers in the movie theater either. Stop being weird. But all the same, it's not a crime and there ain't shit I can do about it, so I'm gonna shred that bitch. Here's another report. Okay, this one's got me a name, and now that I have a name, there's actually some shit that I can do. I'm really hoping that I don't get railed this early on in the game because I just started playing. Oh, also, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not, but I'm gonna assume that these two assholes are the two ways that you can die on this game, either getting kidnapped by this bald fuck or getting bopped by the fella on the main screen. Okay, those are my two guesses. Anyway, let's play. All right, Laura Kruger is the suspect. I recently hired this DJ for my club. Hot off the underground scene and all, my guys and I figured she was ready for the big leagues. She's a weird one, though. I've had countless problems with her. She's aggressive, loud, erratic. I can't fire her because she's brought in too many customers. She's good for business. Maybe she's on drugs, perhaps she's not, but she's dangerous. After we finished her set for the night, I saw her head into the VIP section at the back of the club with the same lowlife that I banned last month for dealing drugs on the dance floor. The two looked real chummy. Let me tell you, that's not the wrong part though. See, my club has strobe lights, and just as the lights hit them, I saw him take out a gun from inside his jacket and pass it to her. I mean, come on. I've known that these underground folks were loose in the head. This fucking girl's already psychotic. She's friends with some scumbag drug dealer and now she has a gun. That should be enough to warrant some investigation. If she's guilty of being dirty, it gives me a way to get rid of her without losing my entire crowd. Okay, so it doesn't really sound like she's particularly committed a crime except maybe getting an illegal handgun, but let's go ahead and let me show y'all what I learned in that how to play thingamajig, just so we know what's going on. So I'm actually gonna start in the DMV database, which is here. Okay, and now I'm supposed to enter in the age of our suspect between 20 and 25, the height is unknown, the weight is unknown, her hair is brown, her eye color is brown, and her gender is female. Search. Okay, so I'm searching and I'm looking for a Laura Kruger. Bop, right there. And there she is. Apparently they let her take a Montana's driver's license picture with what appears to be a glamour shot. Shit has me stunned. If I was a police officer and somebody pulled out that ID from a side profile, I'd be like, what the fuck? Nobody cares about me as a cop. Okay, I heard that. All right. So here go her ID card. Bop! Let me throw that in there. It fills in the rest of the details. Thank you very much. Okay, now that we know who she is, I'm supposed to collect 2 bits of evidence about her being creepy, I guess. Okay, so first things first, let me go ahead and look at her social profiles. Okay, by typing in her name. Bop! And we're gonna search. So here we go. Laura's out here typing on an unknown website, kind of looks like Twitter. Thinking you guys might find me moving up in the DJ world soon. I appreciate it, but yeah, okay, nothing. This bad bitch officially has a job. Okay, nothing suspect there. Really want to do a collab with some underground artists. Nothing there. Worst part about having a fucked up sleep schedule. Okay, nothing weird there. Okay, now look. Here she is. I'm assuming that's her partying with somebody. Now that could be her drug dealing friend, or it could not be, although this is from 4/4/2017, and this report is from yesterday. Okay, so I'm assuming that's not her friend, but it could be. I just heard something, wait a second. What'd I just hear? No way there's somebody out here fucking with me already. Okay, door's still locked. Let me just do a lock check. Check! Check! Ooh, my fucking lights are off. Now, they said if your lights go off, that Kidnap McGee will try to visit you. Okay, still locked. Good. So keep the lights on so that he doesn't attack you. I guess for some reason, if you have your lights on, he's less inclined to murder you. Not really sure on the soundness of that theory, but All the same, I'm gonna assume that Adam wouldn't lie to me in the instructions menu. Okay, let me just do a window check. Okay, good. So everything, yeah, appears to be good. Just my shitty fucking power cutting on and off. Oh, there's a plane going overhead. Okay, sorry, I was a little sketched there for a sec. Let me just check my cams just for good measure. I don't really feel like I need to, but all the same, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, okay, look. See, I'm minding my own business for now. I'm investigating Laura. Okay, so cool. So I've checked around. Nothing really suspect on Laura's social profile. So let's go ahead and check her bank statements. Hello, Miss Laura. What have you been doing? These fuckers cut off my internet. That is so scuffed, mostly because I was just fucking back there. Okay, so let me come back here. Why do I own that painting? Tell me you've seen a more creepy painting in your life. You haven't. Don't talk to me if you have. Okay, wait. Watch out for the jump scare. Pretty sure the window was still closed, so I should be okay. Please. No way you die this early on in night number 1. Okay, I was gonna say, if you do, I'm stuck. Back to searching. Okay, internet's back. Search. Okay, so she bought something at Mondo Mart. Aspirin and cheese puffs. Okay, nothing suspect on her credit card transactions. So, did I just hear something? Bro, I feel like I hear people walking. Am I a crack fiend? I cannot be walking around checking windows every 3 seconds. I can't be doing it. Let me look. Clear. 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 Okay, Dom, just finish the fucking report. Okay, let me do this. All right, so social spy clear, debit clear. Let's see what she got going on her phone. Okay, so now I can actually hack onto her phone and see who she's been calling and texting. Okay, which in this particular case, I feel like might be the best option. So to do that, I need to go ahead and get her IMEI. Okay, and once I've done that, I come in here to the rootkit, I do this, I connect, and now I gotta hack into this bitch too. Watch. I'm a pro hacker. Now listen. Crack that bitch! Okay, did y'all see how the sound was slightly different on that one spot? That's how you hack into somebody's phone. Yes, it's that simple. Try it IRL. Don't do that. I'm sorry, FBI agent watching my video. I'm trolling. I don't know it. All right, look. Wait, what is this one I'm in? Search history. Best DJ sets. Signs of addiction. Cute dog pics. AA meetings. NA meetings near me. Okay, nothing sus there. Let's have a look in her camera roll. What the hell was that? Oh, she's hitting a crack line in that one. Bop! And there's probably her cracked out friend. Bop! Okay, so if there's something suspect going on, then there's 2 pics to prove it. Working at Pandemonium tonight? Yeah, every night, but Mondays come say hi. Not sure if I can tonight. The boss seems to have a problem with me. Don't have your collection goons who do your bidding. Sick them on Soren. Trust me, no one will miss him. All right, relax. Oh, shit. Can I drag this message in? Y'all heard that shit? Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Now, somebody definitely just drove by my fucking house. Now, that really shouldn't be cause for alarm. Okay, it really probably shouldn't be. But I'm kind of on high alert. There's a man.
Damn file breaker. I need to flip the breaker in the file room closet.
The file? Fuck off! Wow, so this bitch really cut all my power. Oh, this is some new shit indeed. I ain't never seen a modern house with such shitty power. I'm kinda fucking stunned. Y'all know what time it is? Window checking time. This shit getting a little sketchy, I ain't gonna front. Okay, check. Still on, good, check. Still good, okay. Look, see, nobody's unlocked my windows yet. So I'm taking that as a positive. Now, what I'm wondering about the database bullshit that I'm doing on my computer is, once I get the 2 pieces of evidence, is there any reason to still keep... Ah! What the hell? Oh my God! Ah! Are you fucking kidding me? I am stunned! I'm mostly blown away because I feel like there's no reason I should have died that early on in this gameplay. That shit has me bamboozled. I thought I was popping off. I had 2 bits of evidence on that bitch. I was about to report her to the damn police, and then that motherfucker with his hypodermic needle shoved it straight in my shit and killed my motherfucking ass. I am stunned. And now, on the main menu screen, we've got Stone Cold Steve Austin here, ready to hit me with his stunner straight from the heartland of Russia. I'm stunned. Stop talking shit. Wow. I thought I was playing that right. All my windows were locked, my doors were locked, I never saw that asshole on the security cam. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay, I'm really not sure what I did wrong, but I want y'all to tell me down below in the comments section so that I can make sure I don't do it again. Low-key, I kinda like this shit. I kinda like this shit and I kinda wanna play some more. I feel like this is a game I could be really good at if I really sweat at it, and so I'm thinking I'm gonna bring y'all another episode very, very soon. In fact, if I can make it, okay, and if I can get the videos done quickly enough, y'all might even get a double upload of this shit today, okay? Possibly, I don't guarantee anything, because it does take a minute to get these videos ready to go, but if I can get a double upload out, I will. Otherwise, I will have another episode of this out tomorrow, and if y'all appreciate that, y'all should leave me some love on this particular video so that I know y'all want to see some more, okay? Now, go down below, leave me some comments, leave me some love, leave me some tips, watch this video over here, and I'm gonna see y'all later, possibly, with another video of this shit. I love y'all. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. I got tons of videos of this shit coming out. I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye-bye! Peace!